Alright guys, so we are going to start making some sardines with some organic spinach and kale. I'm using frozen spinach and kale today. And what you could see on my cutting board, I chopped up some tomatoes. If you have plum tomatoes, you can probably do about a half. I use one small sweet bell pepper, and I chopped up about a quarter of my Scotch bonnet pepper that I have over here. So that's what's chopped up over here. So again, tomatoes, the bell pepper, a small one, and some onions. And of course, can't do a Jamaican meal without your scallion and your thyme. So that's what's here. So we're gonna use that as well. And then I have some garlic in my garlic press. And I'm using some sardines. My personal preference is a wild catch, sustainable type sardine that's in olive oil. So I'm not gonna use any extra oil in here today since I'm using the olive oil from the sardines. So I'm gonna pour that in. Don't wanna get my sardines in there yet. Just pour the oil in, you wanna heat that up. All right guys, so my pot is nice and hot. So I'm gonna add my onion, all my ingredients, my peppers, my tomato, crush my garlic, I'm going to saute this for about a minute or two. I can adjust my heat at this point, put it to like a medium low. I'm going to add my spinach and kale. Like I said, I'm using some frozen ones. I'm going to get these in here first. And while they're doing that, I'm going to add some black pepper. If you like, you can also add oregano. You can add sea salt or Himalayan sea salt, whichever is your preference. What you want to do, start small, taste your food, and adjust your seasoning according to your own taste buds. Simple, easy. I do this sometimes with fresh spinach. Sometimes I do it with cabbage as well. This is really a great way to get these really good sardines that's loaded with omega fatty acids into your body. I personally prefer to break up my fish. That's just my preference. You can leave them whole if you like. You can leave them in smaller pieces, bigger pieces. It's just all about your own preference. So what comes in next is my thyme. I like to get some of the leaves off, but I like to throw the stem in there as well, just so it infuses all that beautiful flavor of thyme in here. My scallion, I personally just like to break them up into smaller pieces. I usually don't cut them up. I like to leave them in big pieces. This takes just a couple of minutes to make. Super easy. You can have this with bread if you like. For me, I like to have them with fried dumplings or roti or naan. So this is usually a breakfast I make on the weekends for my family. My kids absolutely love this. This is how I get them to eat their, their green vegetables and get some good fish into their diet. So again, that's there. I'm going to turn this down to a low and cover it and let it simmer for about, say, about less than 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. And again, this is, going to be done. So low, cover, simmer, and then we're going to come back to this because I'm going to serve this up with some fried dumplings. All right, guys, so this is the finishing touches of my spinach and kale with sardines and my fried dumplings I made earlier. So again, Jamaican fried dumplings, what you do is just break off a piece of this dumpling. It's nice and flaky and cooked all the way through. You don't even need a fork. Dip it right into your spinach mix and take a nice big bite. See you soon.